Так, вітаю усіх. Сьогодні граємо у третього Відьмака, оскільки давно не було стрімів, я не дуже пам'ятаю, що ми там робили, на яких квестах ми зупинилися і що будемо робити зараз. Заходимо і будемо пригадувати. Так, ну якщо я мене не зраджу, ну, по опису зрозуміло, що ми приїхали до Новіграду. Але я не пам'ятаю, чи знайшли ми тріс. Дивимось, що у нас по квестам. Так, як там на Джей квести. Так, це у нас основний сюжетний, так? Є якісь побічки. Привіт, Вересня. Так, це квести у Новіграді. Якісь замовлення є у Новіграді. Щось є насправді у Велені. Треба теж буде повернутись. І спорядження школи кота, яке ми хочемо, теж у Велень. Ой, у Новіграді. Так, ну давайте по основному сюжетному підемо. А далі подивимось. Десь треба буде обладунки школи кота пошукати, бо я хочу через них грати. Якщо квест на 17 левел, то і вони десь будуть на 17, я 12. Тобто, умовно... Да, через пару левелів можна вже шукати. Так, що у нас тут є? Бомби, мастила у нас активується автоматично. До речі, змінився трофей, я брав собі трофей. На досвід. В принципі, так, проблем з грошами у нас ніколи не було. Так, а ну, я грав з ним у гвинт?
You're back.
Грав.
Let's see these books of yours.
Ага, я йому продав усі зайві квишки. Чи ні? Ні, не всі.
Farewell.
Давайте обійдемо, я не пам'ятаю, обшукував я цю будівлю чи ні. Виглядає, що так. Обшукував. Їхали тоді. Пошукайте крадіїв та прослідкуйте за ними.
You look familiar. Know what she drinks in the evening before she retires? Not milk, but blood from a sorcerer's skull. Sick. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course. So yes, yes. All I drink could clear us.
first, I thought it a jest. Yesterday's.
Це треба слідкувати за ним. Наскільки переклад зроблений, я точний відсоток не знаю, але багато чого я бачив англійською, особливо книжки. Але так, в цілому, багато чого українською. Так, у нас друга частина побалакати з жебраками.
Where do you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Так, ну насправді через гроші це легше робити.
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Help a poor fellow out.
Так, що мені ж інших жебраків шукати.
Displayed in a sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Так, ну. Це так робиться. Так, і ще дещо. Поки не грав, зрозумів, що мені треба навіювання. Але я тільки не знаю, чи воно, напевно, що має бути теж активним. Допоможе у діалогах. Так багато чого пригадувати. Так, ладно, ходімо шукати жебраків, будемо пригадувати по ходу справи.
Help a poor fellow out.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, none of them come bursting with questions. Now, where'd you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Even the kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
Якийсь квестик не пропускаємо.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put Oller at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Привіт, Гуді. Дякую за сапку, 5-й місяць до ряду. Ну, до речі, швидкий квестик.
No loitering round here.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
З травником хочу побалакати, можливо, є рецепти на якісь мастила.
What have you got there?
Хімічна формула, алхімічна формула. Не знаю, чи воно мені треба. В принципі, воно не дуже дороге. Хай буде, може колись знадобиться.
So long.
Може навіть подивитись, що вони роблять. Це у нас нові відвари. Тільки я забув з кого. Я коли грала перший час, для мене шекелі були в дефіциті, а ти такий заможний. Ну, бо, блядь, мені їх не треба ні на що витрачати. Так, зменшує отриману шкоду залежно від ваги обладунку та інвентаря. Що менше ваги несе відьмак, то менше шкоди він зазнає. Так, відвар з лісовика. Частина шкоди, завданої ворогом, повертається на спаднику. І... зараз... із грифона. Ну таке. Ладно, поїхали далі шукати жебраків. Так, а де він? Як до нього залізти? А, можна звідси побалакати.
Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
Тобто треба його попитати про його
Ah, it's you
стан.
again. Another chat, same as the first. My mind's thorough addled, but the rest of me's fit as a fiddle.
So, like I said, I'm looking for the Putrid Grove.
Second time round, your wish is my command. It's that away. There.
That away. Meaning where?
In Lace
Сказка,
Halls.
блядь,
There's this
Бога.
alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course, unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Так, пішли шукати.
Protects us, gives monsters the shits.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Так. Там торговець, до речі, всередині. Можливо, він грає у гвинт.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's Act.
Так, ми знаємо пароль.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah.
Добре, що я не дізнався цей пароль наприкінці минулого стріму. Я б його зараз хуй згадав. Сюди можна зайти?
What are you offering?
О. Угу, у нього мало грошей. Щось я у нього можу купити? Я у нього сумочку можу купити. Оп-оп. Чи треба мені руни, питання? Здорово, чел, привіт, Артем. Так, добре, давайте. Так, я точно хочу арбалет замінити.
See you.
Я їм користуватися навряд чи буду, але все одно замінимо.
What are you offering?
Вітаю, Вотоп, дякую за підписку 7-й місяць підряд. Ласкаво просимо до стріму. Так, тут посортувати. Так, і сумки. Теж я забув змінити, треба було одразу змінити, старі продати.
What are you offering?
Я не знаю, ну ладно, трофеї я зберігаю для колекції тупо. Тому хай будуть. Так, ну і звісно ж гра у Гвинт.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Так, я не дуже пам'ятаю, що у мене було, тому давайте спробуємо зіграти, а там подивимось. Так, у мене є 3 облоги. Є ріг, є п'ятірка у першу лінію, і грає у мене ріг у облогу. Давайте подивимось. Окей. Це не ті картонки, де аномалія. Не знаю, Артем. Так, добре, мій суперник спасував. Ми маємо повністю це віддавати. Ну і перемагати цей раунд через забілку. У нього абілки, до речі, нема, що плюсово для нас. Але в нього дуже багато карт. Це жесть просто. І він не буде точно пасувати. Блядь, аж на що я це роблю? У мене питання. Добре, ми виманули з нього ріг, це плюсово. Розкачав до 5к стабільного дамага та 250% буста знаків. Це ще не потолок. Ну, подивимось, до чого я розжену. Щось мені підказує, що я тут не перемагаю. Дуже близько. Добре, ще разок спробуємо. Але у нього прямо потужна комба була. Я отого одного челікса, якого віддав одиничку, оце була моя помилка. Я вже тоді бачив, що я не перемагаю, і треба було тоді здаватися, і я би переміг у цьому
Wouldn't
раунді.
mind a few rounds of cards.
Бо йому би ріг другий не допоміг. Можлива помилка, що я все ж таки прибрав карти погоди. Так, я думаю, що мені не треба опудало, бо у них немає шпигунів. Думаю, це. Кара. Блять. Якщо у нього є знову. Да, ось ця от хуйня з призовом. Це знову буде луз. У нього прям дуже багато призову. Просто фул колода на вампірах. Одного собі залишає і все. Треба карту страта знайти. У нього просто дуже багато призову. Я, на жаль, це нічим не можу законтрити. Йому достатньо отримати по одній карті кожного виду. І він мене перемагає. Ну, можна спробувати ще раз, ми дуже близько. У мене є гарні карти. З чим я ще можу
Wouldn't
пограти.
mind a few rounds of cards.
У мене жодного разу не випала комба цих челів. Вона дуже вирішувати може раунди, виманювати багато карт. Так, у мене є шпигун, ми з Сабріною. Окей, розмінимо. А, до речі, так, коли Мороз, блядь, я б забув. У нього ж все тупо перша лінія. Ну, от, до речі, зараз у мене буде перевага. Що ми, ну да, це наш раунд у будь-якому випадку. 10 карт, плюс 3 цих чела, плюс ріг на першу лінію, на останню. У нього тут без шансів. І головне, що я позбувся від вампірів. Так, що за карту ми отримали? Мануальте Мацен. Чи я сюди Весеміра не додав? Все, поїхали по квесту. Так, і не забувати сейвитись.
How are things?
Good.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding riverfish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Menga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the City Council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of
Привет, Саня.
Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks.
Франциск прикольний чел.
They call this
Побачимо.
place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't...
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
А наша ця сцена була треба, я не розумію.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Так.
They pay and don't hit.
Взагалі без палива по місту пересуваємось.
Greetings, Haggard. Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be
Да,
on
і
the canal
костюм, і
bed.
костюм мені зовсім не
Luckily, it's heavy
виділяється.
enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Ну, в принципі, мене тут
I
ніхто
can do
не
that.
шукає.
Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the
А
hall.
допомагати
I
їй
didn't
треба.
expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Взагалі скромно. Ого, оце у нього прикол у підвалі.
There's a draft. Should be an exit.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre. Queen. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating Maiden. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Так, а яка наша? Навряд чи ця. Навряд чи ця. Масиво проти реліктів. Оце вже цікаво. Що мені треба? Умела. Ну, ще взагалі не пам'ятаю, я бачив хоч одного релікта, що воно таке. Угу. Не бачив, але читав. Треба буде зайти до травника і купити достаючі ресурси.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Eternal fire burned bright in my heart.
Greetings, sorceress.
А, просто
Greetings,
на вулиці сказати
I didn't
Greetings
expect you to
Sorceress
bring company.
взагалі не палівно.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Щось мені здається, що коротше він викличе цих челів, тому хоча б половину грошей
You're
треба
a
наперед.
merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course, honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. Where'd you think you're going? Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
А, то я ззовні, ти всередині. Зрозумів. Угу. Не сюди, зрозумів.
Eternal fire burned bright in my heart.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do?
Гарненько зайдемо сюди.
Need something sharpened?
What do you have on offer?
Важлива перерва під час місії. На дуже важливу справу.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Вітаю, Віталя. Дякую за підписку 15-й місяць підряд. Ласкаво ласкаво просимо на стрім. От і Прайм знадобився. Поїхали. Яка у нас цікава гра з ним. А, до речі, я зараз виграю. Але питання, які карти на це краще витратити. Лучників витрачу. Знову, блядь, повний стіл вампірів. Я його за кількістю карт переграю. В нього, якщо є кара, він своїх юнітів вбиває, а не моїх. Ну він або пасує, або грає кару. А ні, це не кара. Ну ладно. Так, що він мені дав? Якогось ельфа.
Eye for the black ones.
Угу, тобто, типу, з такого плану. Ну добре. Хай буде.
Hey,
All right.
boy. What do I got to do?
Навколо, ну це зовні має бути.
No point complaining.
Чи все ж таки всередину?
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Ага, все, вона більше не хоче розмовляти.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
Історія.
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Я насправді хуй його знаю, як у неї справа.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress,
Я, типу,
what have you.
це логічно було.
Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Тоді, коли появився варіант діалогу про сплату наперед, було зрозуміло, що чим воно скінчиться.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a bruise. Get him from both sides! Killed him!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me and trap the child. If not for you, we need
Треба було на
to find
них
Brandon.
щурів натравити. Здорово, чел. Як справи?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, You'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonkir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Так, ну ми згадуємо, що було з Кайрою. Тут явно буде побічний квест, якщо нам не треба тріс вже по основному. Його треба буде обов'язково потім зробити. Так, треба буде гроші забрати. Так, ладно, пішли далі по основному типу.
No. Oh, fuck, don't write it now. A witcher. Oh, now that's the life.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkir. Of those de Jonkirs, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the
Якщо в будинку приводи, ти не до того звернувся.
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
І тому ти кажеш мені піти
I'd like to go inside.
потурбувати, чи що?
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Ну, зграбувати я його не буду.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
А в мене теж є штука для приводу. Лампа. О, це що, Джаник, чи як там його звали? А, подружка Івасика? Ні, він Іванко був, а не Івасик. Чи
Wake
якось
up.
так.
It's just a dream. Wake up.
Ну, коротше, боженя.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check
Так, я,
the attic.
коротше, я не вірю, що ми будемо боженя вбивати, але... Що там треба? Ага, нічого не треба, тому явно ми його не будемо
That's
вбивати.
blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Дослідіть горища. Як на нього потрапити?
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Так, у мене... О, є ось така лампа.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Не те. Ось це треба.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle.
До
Maybe I should
якої?
find one.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Є підвал ще. Близько я щось не бачу. Теж не те. Вже десь я в очі пролупився.
Stop. Go away.
Це за велика кабіна.
Leave it.
А, тут ще кімната є.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy.
Ну це ж таке ми бачили, вона в
Saw an
підвалі.
oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Скрімер. Такий скрімер.
Scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer. So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Ні, домовимось.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Так, де там вона на другому поверсі була?
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Добренько. Ну так, чата, ну мені треба відійти на хвилинку. Зараз повернусь. Я повернувся. Зараз трошечки без вебки я поїм. І підроблю вебку назад. Грати ми поки що можемо продовжувати. Так.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword.
Я не думаю, що боженятко була б рада, якби я збрехав.
Hey, pretty boy.
All right.
First I killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the
Mutant.
Так, а ну... Не пам'ятаю, щоб я з цим торговцем розмовляв.
Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
Цікаво, як він зрозумів, що він виглядає як людина, яка грає у Гвинт?
A game of Gwent. How about it?
Так. Він же торговець, ну я думаю, що це не основний показник гри у Гвинт. Так, а тут нільфгардці у нас. Це жарт, який я не хочу на твічі розвивати. Ну, теж правильно. Так, а що в нього король робить? Це, до речі, цікава особливість для компа, бо... як це правильно сказати? Ну, він і так знає мої всі карти, нащо йому 3 відкривати. Так, я можу пасанути. Можу розіграти карту, подивитись, що у нього ще є. Може навіть 2 карти подивитися. Таке, це дрібні карти, але воно того варте. О, як. Цікаво. Ну, шпигуна зараз оживить, да? Ну, хай буде. У мене достатньо сили, щоб битися з ним в останньому раунді. Питання, чи може у нього ще одна кара. Якщо у нього ще одна кара є, треба якось обережніше цих розіграти. Це вже погано. Ну, типу, якщо у нього кара, я програв, якщо ні, я виграв. А, ні, навіть якщо кара, я виграв. Бо він собі це знищить, а не мені. Так. Коврим там щось МДПЛах. Хай буде, ми поки що збираємо карти. Так, дошка оголошень. Так, мені влом читати, чат, вибачте. Що прочитати можна було, чи щось? А, вивіску.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. What'll it be?
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
In this city, racial hygiene's as poor as...
Він турне прям, ну так співпадає. Єдине, що потім буде проблема, з ким я грав, а з ким ні. Я собі мороз випадково додав. Прикольно. В тебе нільфи ще не зібрались в деко? Ні. Так, а я можу його опудолом замінити? Не можу. Добре. Навалій, більше навалій. Ну, тут можна з ним до кінця фіналитись, просто всіма картами. Причому робити це треба дуже обережно. Я не знаю, чи є у Скаятаелів кара, але судячи з того, що її у мене тут усі використовували. Кара наче нейтралка. Я таки забайтив його на кару. Це не дуже приємно. А можна більше легендарок у колоду, чело?
You'll squirt your kidneys! They're personal hygiene.
Угу. Так, я найкращий по кулачним боям у Велені, а у Новіграді у мене нема такого квеста? Треба у цей квест буде упоротися. Ну, цей теж. Так, ладно, пішли шукати нам нагору.
Boring as fucking shit.
Я його тупо перепив і той здох.
No glass tastes as
Нормально.
as the first backing ball.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Ну що ж, почнімо.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
Ого.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Не знаю, чи це впливає якось, чи ні. Давай ще розкажемо. Як мінімум ми...
I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Послухаємо про його історію
I
з Сирією.
accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Так, Худині.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have
Може зараз все розказуємо і гру відразу пройдемо.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Я не знаю, чи можна розказувати усюди, що вона є дитям старшої крові.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Повертаюсь до вас.
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. Prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy, and it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Ну ладно, якщо вже почав, то давайте повністю все розповімо. Можливо, воно якось допоможе.
Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Дивіться. Ми знаємо точно, що Єннефер та Тріс її не бачили. Ну, напевно, що це любисток має бути, це ж
Maybe
логічно.
Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Ми точно знаємо, що ластівка це Цирі.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Сподіваюсь, що відшукаю. Пум-пум-пум. Пішли шукати.
You copper, look, you've got a pack.
Sick of it all.
Snake eye. What's so rough?
Бля, там хтось кричить, і там щось червоне.
Keep it together, lads. Me. Leave him to me.
Теоретично я можу дістати м'яча. Меча, точніше, м'яча кажу. Ну, я його дістав, власно кажучи. Скажемо так, це не зовсім те, що я хотів.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
Так, повалі квест.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Як до нього туди потрапити?
Watch it, Trev.
And? He fix it for you? No. Should have come to the wrong place.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Чому би ні?
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see.
Логічно.
Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havakars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Так, наступного разу зробимо.
Got my eye on you, white one. Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Виглядає так, наче треба прийти у день. Це написано. І це не те. Може є інший шлях.
Man's always got it up.
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted was...
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always. Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Fucking come on!
We can't kill him!
Спочатку цього. Потім цього.
Reminds me of a piece of floor. Yeah, it was like we
Потім
never left
цього.
Ferg.
Another drubbing.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods obey. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Так.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Such a...
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying for I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Так. Прочитаємо плановик. Давайте зробимо так. Я хочу вже скоро завершувати. Сьогодні буде трошки коротенький стрім, тому шукати ми продовжимо завтра. А сьогодні ще зробимо якусь побічку. З полювання, наприклад. Давайте ось це, наприклад.
Sick of it all.
Vernon village are you from? Willows. Got a sketch. Area 2 days road.
Тут у нас що?
about it.
For someone else.
You're the only one here's made a mistake. Now stump up some crowds.
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
Да, точно треба навіювання качати.
If you don't, I'll have to kick your faces in.
Це буде набагато простіше.
Stop walking into his soul!
А, навіть так.
You'll never learn. Go home, merchant, and try not to come round here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean, both, yes. Thank you, sir.
So much work.
Right. What a freak.
Так, тут якийсь купець. Хто ти, воїн?
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Let me have a look.
Так, це я потім почитаю.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Ми не знаємо, що у нього, так? Ну ладно, якщо щось буде, то додамо погоду, коли програємо. А так поки без погоди. Це він подивився мої карти, так? Так, давайте так, мені лучники на наступні раунди не треба, ми їх розіграємо, щоб з нього побільше карт витягнути. Спробувати забрати цей раунд. Погано, якби це була... У нас цих карт було б краще набагато. Треба було рік на Кайромет здавати, я помилився. Хоча... 2, 4, 5, 6, ні, сюди вигідніше. Так, що ми отримали? Гаргуля. Взагалі не потрібна карта. Так.
Greetings, master.
Hear about the contract. Really got an imp problem? Or is that just an imperfection in the notice?
You ought not jest, Master Witcher. I know the creatures are only to exist in fairy tales, yet I saw one with my own eyes as it stole from my stall.
All right. So what's this imp look like?
Like a mean, fat cat, but a very large one. This tall, see? And it walked upon its hind paws.
What did it swipe from you?
Once it was bread, then a fish, then apples.
might not seem like much, but add it together and the business suffers. And I'm hardly alone in being pestered. It's nicked something from every stand in the square. So, will you teach it a lesson with your silver sword?
Мені здається, що з ним можна домовитися, але
Make it worth my
подивимось. А
while
може
and I
і ні.
will. Demand for witches is high, supplies low. I pick and choose my contracts these days.
Так, ну як завжди, половину. А там
A
подивимось.
bit much, but a compromise is in sight. Fine negotiation on your part, Master. So be it. We'll call it agreed.
Relax, I'll help you. Small businesses are the foundation of a healthy economy, and so on and so on.
Thank you, Master Witcher. I don't know if this will be of use, but most recently the thief leapt over that wall and ran into a passageway. It was the last I saw of him and a few of my wares.
Анцибол. А ми знаємо, що таке анцибол взагалі? У мене є десь інфа? Немає, ладно, познайомимось тоді на місці.
I'd not buy that for half the price.
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
Так, цей паркан, чи куди він перестрибнув?
No point dallying.
If only my husband weren't so tight-fisted.
Ow!
Ось якийсь...
Pizza rank.
Merchant was right. Actually does look like a giant cat.
Double chase.
Looks like the imp dropped some loot. Went this way.
Help a poor bloke out.
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Курва. Ладно, чат, тоді зробимо цей квест вже наступного разу, бо перезавантажувати ще гру. Так і так збирався закінчувати. Заодно на завтра гляну, до речі, що це таке, що я раніше цього не зробив. Може якусь налаштування треба буде. Ладно, чатик, дякую всім, хто дивився. Я кажу, я піду відпочивати. Щось я трошки зовсім втомлений якийсь. От завтра постараюся підробити раніше і пограти довше. Продовжимо проходження Відьмака. Дякую всім, хто дивився. Усім на добраніч. Давайте, може, тварину зарейдимо, та я піду відпочивати. Та ну що ж таке? Навіть зарейдити нормально не можу, щось меню якусь робити. Все, чат, всім на добраніч. Всім до завтра.